with a finance reading for you all. How are you all doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. So my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that is, the content that I share with you all today, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, let's get on into it, honey. We're going to start out with some affirmations and money gems. And we're going to get into what needs to be seen. What do you need to know? There's one more deck I meant to get out. Hold on, y'all. If y'all can, please bear with me for just a moment. It just came to my mind. Hold on one second, son. All right, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I think these is the ones. I think I put my hands on them, y'all. Yep, I got them. Okay. And I'm back. Here we go. Woo, yeah. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white light to get clear and concise messages from my lovely collective. Let the messages be good, let the messages be great, and let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Alright, let's see what's going on. I haven't used these cards in so long. Gotta warm them up, honey. Alright, we have the first card out is a money practice card, and it reads, money isn't all work and no play. Create a fun budget to use to splurge on yourself. So don't buy yourself something. Treat yourself nice. Pay yourself too. You feel what I'm saying? You pay everybody else. Make sure you pay yourself too. Okay? Alright. We got money gem. There is a difference between saving money and hoarding it. One increases the flow with the intention of using it for a specific purpose. The other suffocates and restricts the flow out of fear of scarcity. So learn the difference, you feel what I'm saying? And so therefore you can understand why your money is trickling in the way it is. You see what I'm saying? So just be cautious of that. Don't restrict yourself out of fear of scarcity. Know who you belong to, whose you are. Align yourself with money, and money will always find you. We have another money gem card here, and it reads, the spirit of money is within you. You are money. You are never without. Exactly. And that's what you should always keep on your mind when spending money. When you know you're spending your last, know that it's always going to come back. You're never without. You did what you were supposed to do with that money, so you should have faith and be happy. Like, yes, I paid all my bills, and I know God going to have my back. God going to see. He gonna, you know what I'm saying, get me through until payday. You know what I'm saying? When you know you ain't got no other way to get no money, and you put your faith in the Most High and attract and align yourself with money, it's always gonna find you some way, somehow. You're gonna find a blessing, get a random check in the mail, anything. We have a money affirmation card here, and it reads, I am happy with or without money. Exactly. Yes. Claim it, say it, live it, learn. Let it become, a daily routine to say this to yourself that you are happy with or without money. And it will come to pass. You know what I'm saying? It takes 21 days to create a habit as well as to break one. So which one you gonna do? The last one we have here is a money gym card, and it reads, time is the most important currency. Where you spend your time can determine the flow of your money. It's absolutely correct. You keep yourself in the down in the dumps, your money gonna be down in the dumps. You keep yourself out of that, your money's gonna stay out of that energetic force field, from away from that influence, and it's gonna go up. You feel what I'm saying? But if you put yourself around those type of influences, you're bound to get caught up energetically, if not physically, or both. So, and also be careful where you spend your money. If you pull up to a store and you don't get a good feeling about walking into that store, spending your money in that store, don't. It don't matter if what you need is in that store. Go to another location. Go to another location. I'm the queen of that shit. If I pull up in the parking lot and I get a bad vibe just before I even park my damn car, baby, I'm going to the next location. And if I ain't got the guys to make it there, baby, I'm going online to order. But I ain't going in the store, in that particular store, to spend my money. Because I didn't like the vibe that I got from the building. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to think, that building wasn't always that. It was something else before it was that. And whatever it was before it was that, or whatever it became at the moment, whatever store you're pulling up to, that store does not have a good vibe. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not good to spend money in places where you do not get good vibes. You feel what I'm saying? It's almost like being hustled by a booster. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel like you got hustled by a booster, you ain't gonna want to spend money with them no more. But if you find a booster that's good and you get your money's worth from that booster, you're gonna keep going back and spending, right? Yup, that's exactly what this card is saying. All right, we have odd jobs. Let's see what's going on. We have offering. Let's see. I just got somebody's needing to do a money ritual for their ancestors. You got your ancestors working overtime. They need some money to continue to, assist you. Somebody's being called to embrace their individuality, to express yourself. Your creativity is what's going to bring you money. So whatever you are good at, crafty at, bring it to the forefront. Show people this is your time to shine. Put it out there so people can see. You may not think you more than likely you're going to get the reaction you're not expecting, which is going to be a great reaction to what it is that you're putting out there, because people want it, they need it, and you don't even know that you're sitting on a gold mine. So put your ideas out there. Express yourself. Show people what you are made of and what you can do. Laborer, yeah. Hard work will pay off soon. Keep going, yeah. Put your all into it. What you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you go in and you put your all into it, you're going to get everything you expected out of that and more, because of the work and the effort that you put into building this foundation for this business to grow. A man who does not till his own land will not benefit from the fruits of the labor. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it may be easier to hire somebody else to do it, but if you're not yourself doing it yourself, then you won't see the fruits of those labor. Everybody around you, your money will go to everyone who is putting in the hard work to keep you afloat, and you will always see money challenges. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're not putting in what is being required of you to see the same result as everyone else around you. We have parenthood and writer. Healing your child can unlock the path to financial abundance. Some childhood wounds that you have, trauma that you have, is holding you back. It's holding you back financially. It could be how you were taught about money, how to treat money, things like that. You need to relinquish that because it's messing with you. It's messing with your connection with money. Words are powerful. Use them to manifest more abundance. You need to scripting. Scripting is what I heard. Scripting. You guys need to start scripting, writing it down. The 369 method. Some of you guys need to implement that into your daily rituals and routines and things of that nature to bring this money about. You feel what I'm saying? That's a part of the hard work you're gonna have to put in to bring this money, to realign yourself with your abundance and to bring it to the forefront. But again, what's coming in between that is childhood wounds, which is basically how you were taught to handle and how you were taught to treat your relationship with money. You feel what I'm saying? Your family could have had grimy ways about getting money and things of that nature, and you took on that because they did help you get money, but it's not the right way to do it. So therefore, you need to release that, reprogram yourself on how to do it the right way, which is with this scripting. So you need to replace that trauma and heal that. Well, not replace it, but heal that trauma. So then you can implement your scripting, and it will be more powerful because those wounds will be healed, and you will have just that much more strength to manifest that money to come into you. We have easy does it here as the first card that came out. Someone steady wins the race. So don't let someone else's progress or what someone else is doing put you in a situation where you feel like you have to rush to get to the money, rush to get to the bag, because you're going to skip over very important little small mundane things that are going to be the very catalyst to your come up. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't want to miss out on those little things as well as the big things. So pay attention to the whole entire picture and move at your own pace, or move on divine timing, both to me. But just don't try to compete where you don't compare, because everybody's running a different race. Run your race. You see what I'm saying? The past. Something from the past is returning. Maybe an old job or unfinished project. Angelic help. Now is the time to trust the universe, knowing you will be provided for. So somebody's going through some type of financial upheaval or something that's causing their money to be a little bit funny, and God is wanting you to put your trust in him and to manifest this money in energetically, realign yourself energetically with money, because certain things, including trauma and people, have distorted and have unaligned your ass with your money, and that's why it keeps passing you by. But you have angelic help here to help you. That's why I was saying, when you spend your money, know that when you're spending it in the right way, it's going to come back unto you. That's what I was saying here. And the angelic help card clarified that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Windfall. You're about to receive a financial windfall or a pay raise. So again, what you are being guided and told to do right now, as far as affirming and realigning and clearing karmic debt, and aligning yourself with your financial windfall, it's like I said, it's steps to take. Don't skip them. They may seem small, they may seem mundane, they may seem like, oh well, if I don't do it, it's not gonna come back to bite me in my ass, and it will bite you hard. Then skipping over the big major things. We have mechanic. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Exactly. So fix what needs to be fixed, so that you don't always have to replace everything. Everything that breaks down doesn't mean is no longer of use or is invaluable. That's not the case. Still of value, still of use to you, still of good to you. You just need to tune it up, fix it up, upgrade it. You see what I'm saying? And it will continue to perform and do as it has been for you. This could be your scripting that you have or have not been doing, and it could be some of your rituals you're doing to manifest money, and just something that you need to mend that will help with this windfall and keep it flowing. You see what I'm saying? Make the windfall flow longer, last longer, instead of it being a quick cycle, a quick little money drop. It's gonna be a flow like a river. You see what I'm saying? We have perfection, wisdom. Give up your perfectionism. It's causing delays in your finances. Exactly. Nothing's going to be perfect. And like I've always been told, it is not always what you know, it is who you know. And in this particular situation, it's just that, but it's said differently. It's not about being perfect. It's about being wise about the moves that you're making and how you're making them to help keep delays out of your way when it comes to your finances. Meaning ego, pride, clout, trying to keep up with the Joneses, things of that nature. Let that shit go and become wise about your money. And it will, I'm hearing, become everlasting. It will forever flow to you. We have health. I'm not going to put this one out. I'm just going to read this one here. We have health. Some situations requiring resolution will be resolved and healed. Exactly. This is going to come full circle. You will heal what you need to heal so that you can realign yourself with your money, and this windfall is coming your way. It damn sure is coming your way. fall? Good. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let's get into it. What other messages do you have for my collective? Yeah, we have fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Yes, baby. So, again, what timeline you're on, you could have already been doing this. You just need to tweak a few things here, or you are just beginning this particular timeline, and this is what you need to know. This is what you're going to need to be doing on this particular timeline within your journey. Public face. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. Yes, like I said, don't be afraid of who you are. Show the world who you are. That's what the world is missing. You. The world wants to see you. You feel what I'm saying? They're tired of seeing what they're forced to be seen. They want to see something new, something fresh, something innovative, something new, something refreshing, and that is you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Be just who you are, who you were created to be. Yeah, duality. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Remember why you started this journey. Remember why you're doing this. Keep that in mind. Mind power. Use your intellect. Analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Exactly. You see how that alchemy is, somebody's trying to fuck that shit. You see how that shit spent around but still came out in the upright. Somebody's trying to come in and purposely fuck you up. Someone is using witchcraft and shit like that to try to change your destiny, swap destinies with you. Still this particular timeline that you're on, they know this is the money, the gravy train for you, and they're trying to manifest that in for them and project what they have going on onto you. But see, it's not going to work. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to end up crashing out, trying to swap destinies with you, trying to change this shit and make it happen for them. It's not going to happen. Look, limitations, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Exactly. These people, this is fraudulent behavior. They're trying to make you worry about a non-existing behavior. A non-existent issue. They want you to believe that something is the issue that is not a fucking issue. So don't let these people play you or make you believe that something is going on that is not. It is nothing going on with you besides the fact that you are about to surpass everybody around you. You about to be on a whole new level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Yes, that's what is exactly getting ready to happen for you. And these people don't want to see it happen for you, and they want to take it for themselves. Don't get caught up in that shit. Don't even get in your feelings about that shit. Let that shit go. Don't even let it go in one ear out the other. You don't have to process it. See, people need to learn how to recognize bullshit before the bullshit gets to them and try to attach to them. Don't wait till the shit right up in your face is touching you, on you, they're smearing it all over you and shit to realize that it's bullshit. You need to know how to recognize that shit from a distance so you can block it from a distance so you ain't got to fight hard. You work smarter, not harder. You feel what I'm saying? Don't allow things to get to particular points before you do something about it. Do something about it when it's first recognized. Call that shit out and do something about it then. Stop it right then. Nip it in the bud right then. Don't allow this shit to grow and become something that you could have prevented it from becoming because they are so and so. Your cousin, your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your boy, whoever the fuck. It doesn't matter who the person is. If they are violating you in any shape, form, or fashion, cut them and that bullshit off. You don't have to deal with it. You don't need to be dealing with it because again, it's causing you to have to do double the work to move around this obstacle when you could have knocked that shit out the way when it was just a little bit of pothole in the road. Now you done let the whole road cave in and you have to put in all this extra work to rebuild the fucking road just so you can keep going. Stop letting things get to a head like that. Nip that shit in the fucking bud. Pull it up while it's a fucking weed. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they say keep them squares about your circle. Keep your grass cut low so the snakes can't hide up in your yard. Y'all not pruning y'all yard. Y'all not protecting the debt. Y'all not keeping y'all shit kosher. You feel what I'm saying? You're not keeping your shit in order. I'm sorry about that, y'all. That's my mama calling. But yeah. Don't let people do that. Don't let people get you caught up in bullshit like that. Limitations. You need to let that shit go. They the cage birds. You're not. You free. Your cage was unlocked. You are set free. You are free to soar and fly as you know what I'm saying, as high as you want to go, whatever the fuck. But they can't. They still caged in, and they sitting here, you know what I'm saying, laying it all on the fucking line just to get a glimpse of what the fuck, just to see, you know what I'm saying, just to be in the atmosphere that you're rising to. But they can't do nothing in that atmosphere because again, they're unevenly yoked. So they're living outside of their means and trying to do it through you, thinking that they're gonna have your covering by swapping destinies with you and be able to walk in your footsteps and basically fool God and fool the ancestors into believing that this person is you and you are them. They dumb. They dumb as hell. This shit ain't gonna never fucking work. Yeah, love affair. Be aware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. Yeah. Don't mix business with pleasure. That's what they're gonna try to do. It could be a karmic ex or a family member who you won't fucking with, but now they see you done came up and now they want to fuck with you. Shit like that. It don't have to always be a romantic relationship. It could be any type of relationship trying to come back around because they see you on the up and up. They see that you taking action on your bright ideas. They like the way you're coming out. They like the way you breaking out. They like the motion. They like the motion that comes behind you. That's what they is. They motion thieves. They trying to come around and steal your motion. They can't steal shit because it ain't nothing that you wake up and put on every day. It's within you. And so they don't realize that when they manifest the timeline that you're on, they manifest the struggle and everything, the lessons, all karma lessons, good and bad. You feel what I'm saying? All that. They manifest all that comes within that timeline. Because what they fail to realize is just because you make it look good don't mean they can make it look the same fucking way. You see what I'm saying? Just because you can make it look like a walk in the park don't mean it's going to be the same way for them. Everybody can't handle the pressure that comes behind being that guy or that girl, being a chosen one. You feel what I'm saying? They don't understand the pressures behind it. They just want the glitz and the glam of it. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't work like that. You got bright ideas. Well, oh yeah, we said bright ideas already. We got wellness. Ensure your body is nurtured. Join a gym, regain strength, live a healthier lifestyle. Flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility. Compromise adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. So keep up with your health. Keep up with your body. Stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? Being with this moving at the fast pace that is moving and being you going in the direction that you're going, it can be a little overwhelming. So when you feel stressed out, go blow some steam off at the gym and work on yourself. Don't let it go to waste and just huff it, puff it away. Use it as fuel to fire to get yourself in shape. So that way, at the end of the day, you still feel good about yourself, even though you may not feel good emotionally, feelings wise. But at the end of the day, you feel me? Your focus. You feel what I'm saying? You're still focused. You're not letting your emotions or that overwhelmness overtake you. You're overtaking it by controlling it and transmuting it from one particular thing to a next, to where it will all work out in your favor at the end of the day. You're keeping the scales balanced. That's what that means with that wellness and flexibility. When you get lemons over here, you're making lemonade over there. You know what I'm saying? You're taking this and putting that, making 1 + 1 = 2, basically. But in different ways. You know how there's multiple ways to write an equation answer. That's exactly what you're doing with what is being handed to you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you're rolling with the punches, but you're making them, you're turning them into combos and shit. Everything's connected. Put it like that. We have closed doors. No good job opportunities. The end. Current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. These fucking people who try to hold you fucking back. Yeah, these snakes. They think they come in and renew energy. They're not. They're the same motherfucking people, just different motherfucking skin. They done got bigger and think they done got better at throwing their magic towards you. They the same motherfucking people. You need to keep aiming higher and higher and higher. So they gotta work harder and harder and harder to get to you and to get to the point where they just don't have it in them to chase you down like that about no money. No, they don't have the energy, or they just don't have the ability to fuck with you. Keep rising to the top and reaching higher for them goals to the point where you are unfuckwittable when it comes to these people. Yeah. Exhausted. Feeling financially drained. Lacking variable options. Recharge and regroup. Yeah, see, that's how they are. They don't have it. They don't have what it takes to be you. They don't have it. That's why they ain't got no money. They too busy fake the fuck flexing. Yeah. Meanwhile, you transforming and your shit is for fucking real. Yeah, don't be, you not afraid of the unknown. They are. They want to make it look like they doing something different, making it look like they on everybody else over, but they not. They stuck in their old ways. They know how to make bullshit look good. You know how to make real shit look good. You don't understand no bullshit. That's why you don't understand them and they don't understand you. Yeah, you got spiritual work. You are a light worker. Yeah, that's why you unfuckwittable. Yeah, your social status. Everybody is recognizing you as the empress that you are. Just don't get arrogant with it. Just be appreciative. Be grateful. And always be humble about things. You feel what I'm saying? You have a lot of options and choices coming your way. Yeah, direction. Plan where you want to go. Make sure your plan is nice and sturdy. You dotted all your I's, crossed all your T's, and the love that you have been manifesting will come. But you got to get you together first. Everybody want the love of their life and they ain't together. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that the other person is together and then they fix themselves when. No, everybody has to come in on the right timing, on the same type of time. And if you're not on the type of time to attract that person in, y'all always gonna miss each other. You feel what I'm saying? Savings, create a saving for the future. So yeah, start saving money. Stop spending everything to the nil, to the till. Save, cut back on spending. Get what you really need. Stop getting what you want. You feel what I'm saying? Just save, and to the point where you're able to be like, okay, I can get what I want and not have to say, oh, I'm gonna skip this bill this week to get this, and then next week I'll catch up with it or whatever, however you doing it. But yeah, skipping bills to be able to do both. Sometimes you just have to let certain things go for a while, which means spending money on yourself or spending frivolously. Um, just, spending on your wants. Sometimes you're gonna have to cut that shit out and just take care of your needs for a while and let your money build back up, and then you can start taking care of your wants again. You see what I'm saying? But the foresight, be farsighted and alert. Keep your eyes on the future. Don't look back. Keep your eyes on what's in front of you and what's to come and what you can continue to do. You feel what I'm saying? You're moving up the ladder. You're going to the next level, and you're gonna have loyal friends that are gonna meet you there on this new level. You don't have to worry about these snakes and shit. That's I know they say new levels, new demons, but on this new level, the demons aren't so eager to attack. You feel what I'm saying? Because again, it's harder to attack. So they just, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna work so hard. So they gonna take a little break to try to, you know what I'm saying, have a group meeting and see how they can build themselves up to meet you on your level and try to attack you again. So for now, I'm hearing that these spiritual attacks and things are gonna be at a minimum right now because again, you're on a new level. You're just, starting out. This particular race has just begun. So as you get into it, they may show themselves, they may not. Just right now, I just heard that they're not gonna be fucking with you right now. You will be able to you'll be able to comfortably make it through this timeline right here without being disturbed. All of them demons and shit that's been disturbing your ass have been left in the past on the previous timeline, and I'm here now. You're gonna have a break. There's gonna be a break from the spiritual warfare and spiritual attacking right now to give you the time that you need to get this shit done, get this shit off the ground, and keep it moving. You have use opportunities that arise. You're on the right track. Again, you're gonna discover as you move along that you have new talents, and that's when you'll add new things to your business or whatever you got going. And that's just how things are gonna keep evolving, and that's what's gonna keep you in business. Your new ideas, your creativity is not gonna stop. It got you started, and it's gonna keep you going. You're gonna keep evolving with the times. You're always going to be relevant. People are always gonna want whatever it is that you're selling. Home base, change your environment. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Yeah, perfect fit. Finding the right path. I'm sorry, the fit with the soul. The ideal job. You're meant to be here. So some of you guys are going to be working from home. Your business is going to be at your home. So you might be moving into a big, nice home to where you're going to be able to have maybe a she shed or turn one of your rooms or your garage into your work room station where all your creativity is going on, and do it that way. Um, Yeah, use your resources wisely. Don't misuse and abuse them. Yeah, I just wanted one more. Don't misuse and abuse your resources that come to you, because you're gonna have some things that's gonna make you question and look at yourself like, shit. I know what I can do with this kind of money. Don't do that. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you asked for the money for. Do what you're supposed to do with that money before you again mess yourself up and have to do all this work all over again. Don't. That's what they mean by don't get big headed and don't do what you want to do with that money. Do what you ask for the money for. Do what you ask for it for, and then you will have your play money will come next. But don't spend your startup money like it's play money, because you're gonna fuck yourself up each and every time. All right, let's get a few closing messages. Let's see who hating. Let's see what the haters got to say about this. All right, I don't got space to cut. Let's see. All right, all right. Let's see how this said. Damn. Mm-mm. Your families will be the ones who will hurt you the worst because they know you the best. Yep. Yeah. But see, again, your family hating on you because you took off and went off and made your own fucking family. You are no longer traumatized by their bullshit, because this came out in reverse. You're no longer suffering in silence, having nightmares about the shit that they did to you. Yeah, they masks have fallen off, and you don't recognize these people anymore. But they're no longer a threat to you either. Yeah, you got coach, schedule. Yeah, see again, you're gonna be a master alchemist here, and you're gonna be able to teach and guide people, show them how to do it without, you know what I'm saying, having to go through as much as you did to get there. You're trying to, help people not necessarily take the easy way out, but how to help them avoid everything that you ran into, and have a have smoother travels down the road that you went. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be a boss. You're just gonna be a boss, and everybody's gonna want to work with you. Besides your hating ass fucking family. Like, baby, it ain't shit that they can do with you. Nothing. Nothing. When they buried your ass when you was a youngin', when they tried to steal your spiritual gifts when you was a youngin', they ain't did nothing but put the dirt on top of you that you needed to grow. Because they didn't see the growth on top don't mean you weren't born underneath that dirt they threw on you. Your roots ran deep, baby. Your roots ran deep. And you have access to the Akashic records, and you are, you know what I'm saying, your ancestors are with you. Yeah, your ancestors are with you and guiding you along your way, keeping you balanced, helping you keep your sanity, your humanity, your goodness, your morals, your values, keeping you in alignment with who you truly are, keeping you from being lost. And this stupid ass sauce that these people trying to get you caught up in, trying to make you be something that you're not. Yeah, see, they didn't see the very trap that was set for you, they were setting for themselves because their magic has backfired. Yep, magic has backfired, and now they ass is in spiritual jail and or real jail. But they are binded by the magic that they threw against you. It bounced off of you and stuck to them. Yeah, somebody could have just gotten into an accident or is going to get into an accident. They could be having knee problems, or, you know, the accident, they hurt their knee during this accident. Something could be significant about injuries to a knee. But this is all because they wanted to be your motherfucking, your master. They wanted to dictate you and keep you behind the 8 ball and treat you like you was slow, dumb, and retarded. Wanted you to be the family flunky. They wanted everybody to just sit back and look like, oh, po so-and-so, she sure with stress. Is she alright? Yeah, no, never. Would never, could never, will never. Yeah, and now they stressed out and they fussing and fighting and arguing amongst each other as to why this shit didn't fucking work. Why are you still receiving good news? Why are you still prospering? Why are you still doing better? Why are every time they turn around, you getting better and better and better? And now it's to the point where it's bothering them because you're doing better than them. That's where the level of festivity is at. They mad because you're doing better than them. They don't know what the fuck to do, don't know which way to go, don't know whether they coming or fucking going. Do you hear me? Yeah, but one thing they do know is that they robbed your ass of a lot of things that you should have had and that would have made your life a lot easier, a lot earlier on. Yeah. But because you seen how they was moving and how they was treating you, they triggered new ideas and had you thinking new ways. Like every time they did something to you, it helped reprogram your mind not to be like them, to always be different. So they actually gave you encouragement while they were discouraging you, if that makes sense. They were encouraging you and showing you what not to be, what not to do, how not to treat people. You always did the opposite of what was done unto you by your treacherous ass family. Every time they did something, you marked it down in your book, in your memory bank, and said, this is what I will not do. I will never do this to a person. I will never do that to a person. Never, 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 never. And because of that mindset that you had, that made you that much more powerful, and your ancestors came and put a stop to that shit. Now they stuck and stagnant, and they furious. Look at that shit. They furious. They don't know what to do. Cause they thought they was gonna be able to bully you forever and always. They never thought this shit was gonna come to a fucking end. So they didn't prepare for an ending. They didn't prepare for one. Yeah. They thought they had reversed your fate. They thought they were in control of your fate. Baby, no ma'am. You never let them get to you that way. But they didn't know that. And you didn't let them know. While they sitting over here playing checkers, you was playing chess, baby, in disguise. Making them think, oh, they had won. They had you going. But you was a chameleon, baby. You knew how to act in any environment to get your way and get what you want. This is giving out very much so water sign energy. Very much so forward movement only. Moving around all the obstacles, you know. Blending in. Doing what you got to do to get by. Doing what you got to do to survive. Doing what you got to do to make it through these natural disasters. While these people sitting here living the life of luxury in your fucking face because they sitting here living off your fucking energy. And rubbing it in your face and thinking you ain't knowing no better. All the whole while you knew everything that was going on. Every time they did something, you knew why they was doing it. And when all of a sudden somebody got money now and this and that, you knew where the fucking shit came from. And they want to give you the bare minimum off of it. After they already stole from you, then they want to turn back around and act like they hate to give it to you. You know, everybody always wants something, you know. And it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's like your family members conjured up new houses, new cars, jobs, all type of shit off of your energy. Yes, they sacrificed you. So your family is you. Your family is what they are because of you. Everybody in the family Whatever they got, big houses, big cars, good jobs, this and that, 401k, retirement, came off of the back of you. Yes, honey. All the while, you were self-loving and self-healing yourself. And you was stalking and watching them just like they was stalking and watching you. But they weren't prepared for no get back, no lick back, or for you to be standing up against them in any type of way. Yeah, they didn't think you had nobody fighting for you. They didn't think you had any aid. But your ancestors was there guiding you. The Most High was there ordering your steps all the way, giving you a hand up out of this dark place. But they thought they severed that. They thought they cut that. They thought they cut you down deep enough to where you wouldn't even look to God for help. You wouldn't even know what to do, who to call for help. You just sit there and soak in that energy and become stagnant. And you just be a sitting battery or a sitting source. This basically their own personal elixir for money, riches, and all the other shit that they was getting. Yeah. You was just a source to them. A source that fed everybody but you. Yeah. I'm hearing even with your kids, they made sure that you didn't stay with none of your baby daddies or your baby daddy. You only have one. They made sure they blocked the marriage, that you was going to raise your kids as a single parent. They thought they was blocking your blessings and all that. But all the while, as everything was, you know what I'm saying, they thought it was falling apart and that it was going to ruin you. You was calm as I don't know what on the inside. It won't bother you because you let God handle it. You let God deal with it. You let God fight those battles that they created for you. Because you knew it was nothing you could do. What they was doing was outside of your scope of support. So you had no choice but to hand it over to the Most High and let the Most High do his job because you knew not what you were doing. You leaned not on your own understanding, but you leaned on the understanding of the Lord. And you let the Most High do his job. Okay? While they sitting around here treating you like you the black Cinderella, white Cinderella, polka dot Cinderella, whatever. You was the Cinderella of your story. You feel me? They always treating you like a third wheel. Everybody showing fake love to your face. You feel what I'm saying? That stupid shit, that shit is over with. That shit is over with. All that fake ass love shit, that fake flex and that fake being your friend shit, that shit is over with. That shit is over with. Yeah. No more conflict, no more issues, no more none of that shit. That shit is over with. It's through. Now you're able to sleep peacefully. And they don't like you. Because you won. After all that fighting that they was doing and shit like that, you lived and you learned, honey. You learned your karmic lessons from your family, baby. You learned. And so therefore, when you went out here in the world, it was like, ain't shit y'all could do to me, bitch. That ain't already. The motherfucker being done. Yep. Now they homeless. Outside. Hoping for somebody to damn throw a penny, nickel, dime, or quarter at their ass. And you around here living your best life. Ain't going back and forth with you, ninjas. Living my best life. Exactly. Yeah. Because they want to be greedy and steal from a baby. Didn't know that you had ancestors and you had friends on the other side that was for you. They thought they nipped that in the bud. They thought they severed your ties to the spiritual realm. And you weren't going to be able to reach out even if you wanted to. Yeah. That was cute. Yeah. But you went on that adventure to find that treasure, to find your inheritance, your abundance that belonged to you that they tried to hide from you. Yeah, you put in that work. You did what you had to do. You went through all the struggles and the troubles to get what was owed unto you. That vow could not be kept that they made to whatever entity they conjured up to bind your ass up in ways that you would just simply be a source for everyone else. You would be no good to yourself, but better, but everybody else feeding off you. Yeah, that shit is over with. That shit is over with. That fear and shit that they use to control you is no more. Yeah, look, withdrawal. That shit is over with. You have withdrawn from them. You quit that shit. You let that shit go. You quit your family. You broke up with them. You let it go. and you started doing your own fucking thing, your own fucking way without any intervention from them, and you seen how smoothly that shit going. You seen how good it's going for you. You said, I'd rather fight this fight with the Most High than fight this fight with people who I know got the board rigged. You feel what I'm saying? Purposely out for my motherfucking downfall. Yeah, these motherfucking people want to apologize to you for hurting you, trying to crush your fucking imagination, trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep you from caring for your fucking family that you created, keep you from having a fucking family outside of them. They ain't want nobody to love you because they ain't love you. They ain't want nobody to have things for you, care for you, want to do nothing for you because they ain't want to do it. But somebody left some evidence that's leading some very important people back to these motherfucking monstrous people that did this shit to you. They finna be investigated and they finna be brought down and exposed. Everybody now that want to act blind like they don't know nothing, like they ain't seen nothing. I don't know. Every time you ask them a question about something, motherfuckers investigating, motherfuckers fishing for information. They don't know nothing all of a sudden. They handicapped, and you know what I'm saying? They just like, bitch, I just seen you drive down the street in a new Benz the other day. What the fuck you mean you don't know? You don't know nothing about this missing money. You don't know nothing about this stolen inheritance. It looked like you know something about something because where you working at, your salary doesn't match what you driving. So how you explain that? Even if your credit score could get you that vehicle, your damn income ain't gonna allow you to keep it or afford it. So where the extra money coming from? Yeah. Now they want to protest like, how dare you invade? How dare you intrude? How dare you investigate me? How dare you look into me and what the fuck I got going on? That's none of your business. Nah. But they didn't care about that when they did that to you, when they was breaking you down, making you cry tears of sorrow and shit like that, damaging you and shit like that. They was over here saving everything they stole from you. Yeah, saving everything they stole from you and then treating you like you don't belong when you come around. Like, what you here for? Why you coming around? What you want? Who sent you like you a street like you a street walker? And you got tired of that shit. Like, damn, bitch, when I stay away, you don't want me gone because you siphon my energy. So you just want me close enough just to siphon, but not close enough to get no type of nothing out of it. You feel what I'm saying? Close enough for you to drain, for them to drain you, but not close enough for you to receive anything in return. You got tired of that shit. You got tired of feeling obligated to people who didn't give a fuck about you. Yeah. Cause you all kind of sicknesses and weakness and fragility and all this shit. Cause you spreading yourself all wide and thin for these motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about you. Cause at the end of the day, you turn around, you're lonely. You're by your fucking self. Why these people didn't, you know what I'm saying, gain profit and shit up off of your energy. And you like, damn, why everybody around me doing good and I can't do nothing? Why everybody living? You know what I'm saying? Every time I come around everybody else, everybody go up but me. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn. That's what it is. That motherfucking magic. Your family did that. Put spells on you so you wouldn't make no friends. If you did have friends, your friends would benefit off of you and you would be the butt of every joke. You feel what I'm saying? You'd be the lame ass friend. You'd be the friend that ain't never got nothing, the broke friend. But energetically, spiritually, you are the richest one. You are that guy, that girl. And they know that. And they send those type of people to you to be your friends and everything so they can drain you and live off you and come up off you and you be so dumb and stupid you didn't even realize what the fuck was going on. But you did. You knew what was going on all the while. You just didn't know why and who did this shit to you. Now you know, now you figuring out and you okay with it. You've gotten justice for this. You're okay with this shit now. You're okay with this shit. Because these people did wrong. They bribed their way to the top. They used what they had to get what they want. And now they ain't got shit to show for it. Because as quickly as they got it, as quickly as they fucking lost the shit. And everything they tried to prevent you from being and keep you from, you got it now. It's being restored unto you in renewed energy. Not the same energy that they stole from you, but renewed energy, better. Yeah. And they were told to stop doing these rituals and these spells and shit. They didn't want to listen. They was told to stop doing that shit because this day was going to come. They didn't believe it. And now they what? Fell in their own motherfucking trap. They fell in their own motherfucking trap. Got caught in their own motherfucking trap. And ain't that by the beach. So again, Your come up is your come up. Your business is your business. This ain't none of their business. You need to move in silence and keep moving and keep going and keep going and keep going until them people is a distant memory or not a memory at the fuck at all. Don't worry about them at all. Let them be the very last thing, if anything, on your mind about these people. Forget about these fucking people. Heal yourself from the drama and pain that they have caused, and move forward. Don't look back. Don't try to rekindle. Don't give them that near opportunity again in your life to do you like that ever again. You see what I'm saying? Don't give them that opportunity. No fucking up. And once you stop that, they're gonna continue to suffer the karma that they built by doing this to you, as long as they've already have done it. But like I said again, you're protected from all of this. You're going up, 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 and everything they try to rip from you, you're getting it. So don't worry about they suffering. Shit, they didn't worry about when they was making your ass suffer on purpose. So don't worry about them suffering. Like they said, when you dig one grave, make sure you dig another one, because you're gonna fall in this fucking same one you digging for somebody else. Especially when you know you dead ass wrong and you shouldn't have been fucking with the motherfucking person in the first place. So, my darlings, my loves, this is the message that I do have for you all today. If you would like a private reading, my information is listed down below. If you do like the content that I shared with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And until